Hi, hello and welcome to Simonson Farms. I'm Justin Simonson. Um, so I'm out standing in a field of a sort, but that's not the joke we're going for today. Last time I was out doing some field scouting, looking in a summer fallow field. I forgot to mention that, but I had some washes or gullying in the fields. You know, we had some water channel, or that had channeled its way through a low part of the field, and because I want to keep all my teeth during our tillage this spring, I'm looking for a piece of equipment that'll help me fill that in. So hopefully something back here will be able to fit the bill. So we're going to take a minute, look at this, and there might be something back there, and maybe something that'll work. I already know something works because I'm shooting this after I did all the other videos, so there's your director's commentary. But anyway, let's get to it. You know, see what some 80-year-old, probably 80-year-old equipment really looks like. I bet somebody thought that I might be joking when I said I was going to be looking at some 80-year-old equipment for trying to smooth out our washes and gullies. I have no idea what this disc is. I can tell you that this 3-point assembly on it is 100% homemade. But there's this guy. There's one other disc implement that is laying around that is an eligible candidate, and then I think some clones, or where the genesis of this came from. That's all the more discs that we have on the place. So we're not a very disc loving farm, but I'm gonna see what I can't do about using, if I can get backed up here fast enough. We've got tripping over sagebrush. That's what I get for walking backwards without looking behind me. We've got this Farmall tractor with a 3-point that I may or may not be able to get to hook up to the 3-point on this pretend disc. I'm gonna lift it up first. I brought me a chain, and I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm gonna see if these disc gangs even turn, because that's gonna tell me an awful lot. And if they do turn, I'll probably just pick it up with the bucket. And drag it up to the shop, and because it's looking like I'm gonna have to do some funny things. I'm gonna have to remember where the top link is for the 3 points. But yeah, this is one of those hold my beer moments. I have a feeling it's gonna get stupid real fast. So I may or may not check back in that this has been wildly successful, or a complete failure. Well, I think I'm going to call it a middling success. Got it. So it's pulled up off the ground. I mean, as you can see, yeah, that one's pretty stiff, but they turn. I think we'll see. We'll see, but I think we'll be able to, if nothing else, this will give me something to do this afternoon. Run around with, what is this? Maybe 5 feet. See if I can't just greatly annoy myself. But yeah, like I said, the real trick is going to be whether or not I can get this 3-point hooked up to this tractor, because I'm pretty sure whatever this 3-point setup got built for was much smaller than this guy over here. So, oh, what fun. I guess that's a standby. Something's about to happen. All right, so I've run this disc at the farm all over there for just a little bit, and this is kind of what I come up with. I'm not real pleased with it. You can see I've still got some zigzagging water tracks. That disc really just isn't big enough. It's taken as full a bite as it can, and this is really all the better we're getting out of it. So well, like I said before, this is kind of just trying to see if we have something here on the farm that'll work, and if we can, get it to do the job, or if we need to see if we need to go out and get another piece of equipment. I mean, we still got a pretty good trench here, and yeah, we're probably going to end up buying something. I mean, this happens often enough, and we've got some other issues that having like a 12-foot or so disc would do wonders for us. Just to have a little something. I mean, we're probably still not going to get a big field disc because we don't like them. And maybe that's some of the trouble here is my lack of familiarity, not only with discs, but with 3-point equipment. I might not be having this set up quite right. So I might try a couple more things, but chances are this isn't the answer for this. Drill number 2. Disc. There's a drill next to it. This is looking like some sort of Minneapolis Moline. I think I've heard these called a Wheatland plow. Ooh, I even see a WP there on the frame. So that could very possibly be true, but single gang disc. This one's sad. It's pull point only, manual levers. So it's not going to be real easy to use, but just put some air in the tires. I'll come back and get the tractor. As you can see, got the service truck here. But come back and get the tractor and see what we can't do about making this go. Hold on a bit. I'll walk over to our other set of discs and get ready to laugh. All right, are you ready for this? Yeah. What on earth is going on here? I've never seen this piece of equipment move. It has been here my entire life, and I have no idea how long or anything else about this. I mean, there's 3 sets of these discs, whatever they are. I mean, they're on this. I'm gonna guess it's a homemade hitch. Just, educated guess. Most likely. I mean, it makes the most sense. But man, is this thing, it's something. There's these springs in between each half of the gangs that I assume help it to flex. I haven't thought real hard about that. I mean, this is just... These are old. I'm willing to bet that these were probably originally some sort of, if I really had to guess, say these were originally pulled by draft animals, or meant to be pulled by draft animals. I'm gonna guess a team of 2 would probably do a pretty good job pulling these around, or one of these, but all 3 of them, I'm sure that happened when mechanization came to the area. So, but I could try to use this, but wow. I'm pretty sure from the look of it, though, that 3-point setup is born of a set of these somehow. It kind of looks like somebody just, or might have broke one of these. I'm sure there's probably another set or something around here that I haven't found, noticed, or remembered yet. But it took, 1 or 2 gang, or half a gang, or if I split it in front to back, and just, they must have done something, if not question marks. So everybody needs old equipment. Anyway, I think I'm on the right track there. I think that Minneapolis Moline is gonna do a real good job, or at least as good a job as can be for something that we already have and is essentially free. But I actually lied. I apologize. I'm bad. If you can tell, there's actually another disc sitting here behind me. If you can tell that it's back there, you've got better eyes than I did until a day ago. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around over here. Oh, sorry, I almost tripped over the really big rock. Like I said, we've got rocks here. Anyway, we've got, this is a John Deere setup. They're actually very similar to that Minneapolis Moline disc, Wheatland plow. I don't know what they're called. Anybody who would know, I'd have to ask, or is dead. So they're old discs, but these have steel wheels that Minneapolis Moline has rubber, and so I can move those down the road to other fields, so it's not going to be located just here on the farm, or restricted to being just here around the farm. So that's good, because like most farmers of today, we farm a lot of road. At any rate, I'm going to wrap this up, because I can keep pumping these out, apparently. So if you're watching this, you know how the internet works. So use your manual manipulators, tap or click on some buttons. I might appreciate that. And stay tuned. There's going to be a little more. So I'll see you next time, because I've got to get back to work.